Hello, today we'll solve network problem 523. So in this problem, we have one integer k and we have one array, and we have to return true or false if we find a good subarray. And a good subarray is a subarray where its length is at least 2 and the sum of elements of the subarray is multiple of k. So you can see in this example, we have 2 and 4 and the sum of 2 and 4 is 6, and that is divisible by k. The same scenario here also, if you calculate the whole sum, we will get 42, that is also is divisible by 6. In the end here we will get false because we cannot find any subarray that sum is divisible by 13. So the length is 10 to the power 5, and these are the other constraints for variables. So we have to solve this problem in off and 10 complexity because the length is at max 10 to the power 5, and in Python we can do 10 to the power 6 operation in 1 second. So we have to write the logic in off and 10 complexity. So how we can do that thing? If you see here, if we take this array, well, first of all, I will explain you another concept. We'll take case equal to 6. So how can we know if the count of two subarrays, or if there is any subarray that sum is equal to 0? How we can know that thing? I will provide you one example. Let's assume 1, 6, 8. Then here we have -8, -6. Okay. -2 and 1, and here I will also put 2. So if we start from the first element, here our total sum will be 1, then we have then we have 3, then we have 9, after that we have 17, okay, then we have again 9, okay, here also I have to put -1, and here we again can put 3. So after 9 we have 1, then we have 0, okay, because here we have 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0, and in the end we have 3. So this will be new array if we start a counter from 0th index, and we will we will increase this count till the last number, and we'll create a new list. So how we can know if there is an array in that the count is equal to 0, the total subarray count is equal to 0. For that we can compare these variables. So here we got 1, again here we got 1. So we are sure that there is some subarray in between these two variables that count is 0. That's why our starting count is also 1 and our end count is also 1. So using this concept, we will find the solution for the above problem. So here what we will do, we can use this k to get the remainder. So we will start from the 23, then the next element will be 25, 29, 35, and 42. Okay, so here we we will use this k to get the remainder. So here we will get our remainder as 5. Okay, then here we'll get 1, again here we'll get 5, okay, 5 and 0. So if you can see here, we knew that between these two variables the sum will be divisible by k, because here the remainder is same. If we add all the elements from 0th index to n-1 index, and there if we take remainder of each and every variable, if the remainder is same, we are sure that there is some variable in between, there is some subarray in between the indexes that sum is divisible by k. If we took the example of this first example. So here 23, 25 and 29. You can see that 5 and 5. These both are same. And if we decrease it, 23 minus 25, the output is 6. So that's why it is divisible by 6. If we take another example, let's assume I took 4, okay, then 7, okay. After that, I have, let's assume, 16, 19. So if you take the difference between these variables, it is 3. Here also we have 9, 3. So the difference is divisible by 3 if the remainder is same. So if we take the remainder of 4, it will be 1. Same for the 7, same for 16, same for 90. So like that we can solve this problem. And to store these values, we will use hash map. And that we will use value as list, and we will store all the indexes values where the remainder is saved. Then we will check if the difference between these indexes is greater than 1, and we will return the value at the flag if it is true or false. So now we'll use these logics in our code and we'll solve this problem. So first of all, I will create a hash map. T of list. Okay, and the first variable we will declare -1, because let's assume if in the first variable here I have 24, so 24 is divisible by 6. So what we will do, we will decrease it, like in the 0th we will put -1, so that the length will be 1. Okay, because this is not a true answer, but this is a true answer. And let's assume here till this length you got the sum that is divisible by 6. So now we have to take this 0th element, because 23 is also the answer. So that's why we are taking -1 to increase the value, to take the first index. Okay, and let's assume one more scenario. If 23 and 2, this will be the answer. Then the length is, if we decrease 1 minus 0, so the index difference is 1. But this is a true answer. So that's why we have to put 0 there. So 1 minus 1 will be 2, and we can return this as answer. Okay, so now we will go through our array for I in range of nums. Okay, we will increase the counter nums of 5, and now in dictionary we will append this element k dot append I. Okay, and now for answer we will use a flag. Initially it is false for key comma value in d dot items. Okay, and here we will use that condition if -1 minus, if the difference between the indexes is greater than 1, we are taking the first and last index. Then our flag will be true, and we'll stop here. And in the end, we'll return flag. Okay, I will run it. Local variable C and T. Okay, we have to declare it. Okay, test cases are running. I will submit it. Okay, it is working. So now I will explain this whole code again. So first of all, we are creating one hash map. In that we are storing all the indexes in a list, and we are using 4 key CNT reminder k. And in the end, we are just taking the difference between the elements that are present in our list. If it is greater than 1, we are returning true, otherwise we are returning false. So this is the logic, and This is the code using that we can solve this problem. I hope this solution will help you. Thank you for watching this video.